consolidate rather, that ahead of Finley Hines in 5th place in the championship. Cooper Snedden, unfortunately, with that 14th after being spun out while still high up in the top 10 in heat number 1, is now looking to hold on to 6th place in the championship ahead of Jensen Ackerman, who has been in impressive form so far this weekend. 3 third places in a row, including 2 races from yesterday, but we're ready then for this second and final heat in the C50 Pro class. Away we go then. Good start from the front row of the grid, and Jensen Ackerman has got a very good start, has taken the lead there in the number 12 round the outside. See him bouncing up and down in the kart to get momentum, get it going, and well, he did that very, very nicely indeed. Will lead down to Stratford hairpin for the first time in this second heat. Whole field forming through. So Ackerman will lead down into the Stratford hairpin. The number 19, sorry, of Albert Friend looking around the outside. He ran very strongly in his first race to 2nd place. Through the Bruno chicane they go for the first time in this one. Good to see our C50 Pro class all very clean through that first lap. No incidents to speak of. Here comes the number 46 though of Edward Haynes. Is he stepping a little bit closer to taking this Super 1 BKC title for the C50 Pro class? As we say, he's got a 23-point lead going into this race and has now got the lead of the race. Pushed through there by Albert Friend in the number 19. A friend indeed to the rear bumper of the number 46. That means that Jensen Ackerman drops down to 3rd place, and the number 28 of Luca Ballack in the black helmet there is starting to come through the field as well, but is fighting once more with the E-plate holder Oliver Sibbald. Who else has made a good start? Good start for Harley Musk, up 3 positions up to 8th place on that first lap, I should say, of the race so far. It's followed through Finley Hines, who got up 2 spots into 7th place. Into the Wilkins complex then for the second lap of this race. Still Edward Haynes leading ahead of Albert Friend, but this time we saw these two work together very nicely in the first race. This time it seems the likes of Ackerman and Sibbald and Ballack behind are able to keep up the pace and keep up to the rear bumpers of these 2 drivers, which is good to see. We always like a scrap at the front of the field. The more karts in it, the better. We'll just keep an eye on Cooper Snedden in his blue and orange number 18. He's up to 9th place. Blair Smith made up 2 positions on that last lap up to 10th, but here comes Albert Friend once again, side by side with Edward Haynes as they almost come to blows as they go through the Bruno chicane. Ackerman is right there now, once again in the number 12, and the white helmet with the grey sashes on them. And Oliver Sibbald seems to have a lot more pace in this race. He's struggled a little bit in heat number 1, but he's right there in amongst it with 5 minutes of the race still to go in terms of time on the clock. Of course, we've still got the +1 lap afterwards. Haynes continues the lead from Friend, Ackerman, Sibbald. They're a clear top 4 now ahead of Luca Ballack in 5th, Finley Hines 6th. Henry Clark now up to 7th place. He's got past Harley Musk on that last lap. Cooper Snedden and Blair Smith wrapping out the top 10. Jensen White has gained a position on that last lap. He's up to 15th place ahead of Sebastian Power. Friend looks for the slightly wider line into the hairpin and through the hairpin. Nearly worked for him. He nearly got a good bit of drive to get alongside Edward Haynes. We'll have to wait for another moment, as I think that was Finley Hines getting past Luca Ballack and then defending very firmly as they came off the hairpin. Through Hanger Corner into the Wilkins complex again. Just see Edward Haynes just holds to the inside. Nice defensive line, not too defensive, doesn't compromise his corner exit. Ackerman looking to the outside of Albert Friend, but I don't think there's going to be a way round through there. Finley Hines confirmed is up to 5th place now ahead of Luca Ballack. Harley Musk has got back past Henry Clark for 7th place. Harley Findlater has also gained a position and done a new fastest lap for Halley. A 1:04.257 as down the inside looks Albert Friend side by side for third and fourth. Sibbald held to the outside though there. Good defensive driving from Ackerman. Sebastian Power has got through up into 15th place past Jensen White. So plenty of battles going on out there on circuit for our Bambino C50 pros. Ackerman trying to find a way past Friend, who's just lost touch of the rear bumper of Edward Haynes there. So that was a really good lap from Edward Haynes, but coming out of the Wilkins complex. Good bit of speed in that number 19 kart. Albert Friend's been able to pull himself back within a kart length of Edward Haynes. 2.5 minutes on the clock to go then. More moves going on down the field. Finlay Lawson has got up 2 positions ahead of Maximilian Abrahart and Halley Findlater. So 11th now for Lawson. Ackerman goes defensive slightly. Or is that attack? No, that's not defensive at all. That's attacking down the inside. Gets second place. Nice move there from Jensen Ackerman. I thought he was just holding a defensive line against Oliver Sibbald, but no, he actually went down the inside. A very clean manoeuvre past Albert Friend. Gives Edward Haynes, what's that, maybe 2 kart lengths of a lead. We go into Wilkins. Just to let you know as well, Harley Musk and Cooper Snedden have got up to 6th and 7th places respectively. And Ackerman being pushed there by Friend. And has he got a run up the inside? Yes, he has. He's gone very early apex, but that can work through Cafe. And he's made it work. Taking the lead then, but I think Edward Haynes is going to fight back here. In fact, more than fight back. He's going to retake the lead. And Oliver Sibbald still sitting there in 4th place. Ackerman trying to search for a cutback through the hairpin. Doesn't manage to get alongside. That's clever racing though from Edward Haynes. He saw the early apex attack coming in. And just thought, no, I'll just hold it to the outside, go for a bit of a cutback, get the run off of Cafe Corner, get back into the lead. So it's as you were. Haynes from Ackerman, Friend, Sibbald, 1, 2, 3, 4. Friend looking for a slightly wider line, maybe trying to get a bit more momentum as he comes on to the pit straight, with Oliver Sibbald not too far behind as well. This is where they were about a minute ago. And is Ackerman going to go for it again into Cafe Corner? Yes, he is, and he's getting help from behind. And Albert Friend's got through into 2nd place. So all of a sudden, Edward Haynes is back into 3rd place as they've got 2 laps to go now. Oliver Sibbald's trying to get through, and of course, this is big for championship. These two going for it 1st and 2nd at the start of the day. Side by side still as they run down into the hairpin, and through goes Oliver Sibbald, or does he? Switchback there, beautifully done by Edward Haynes, and they're still side by side as they go into the Bruno chicane. And through the Bruno chicane. This is great racing again from our Bambinos. Edward Haynes looking to fight back. They're still side by side as they're running up to Hanger Corner now. But Albert Friend has the lead here. Ahead. Oh, contact between 1st and 2nd in the championship there. There was a little touch. I think they've both survived. Yes, they have. But you can tell it's getting to the end of a season now. It's getting really, really tasty out there. And Sibbald has got the position into 3rd place. So Albert Friend leads, and no, he doesn't. There's a lead change. So Ackerman dives through. He seems very, very quick as they go through Park Bend. But now he's going to have to defend as they're on the last lap, and it's still, you've still got to think it's any one of these 4. They are that close. Nearly run out wide there. Haynes, Sibbald defending, Ackerman defending. Friend going for that swooping line again. He seems to like that one as Haynes is fighting for 3rd place and trying to take that back away from Oliver Sibbald, but just slots in behind. So it's still Ackerman from Friend, Sibbald and Haynes. There'll still be good points for Edward Haynes. He'll only be losing 1 point of his lead as they go into the final later on today. But can Jensen Ackerman hold on for this win here. It would be his first victory of the season. It's a big, long run, or feels like it, towards the line, but Jensen Ackerman is going to take victory here in the second heat. Very happy about that. It's his first victory of the season, and what a time to do it ahead of Albert Friend, Oliver Sibbald and Edward Haynes. Finlay Hines, really good result for him. He finishes in 5th place, just ahead of Cooper Snedden. Good result for Cooper, especially having had the disappointment in Heat 1. 7th place goes to Blair Smith, 8th for Henry Clark, 9th for Harley Musk. Luca Ballack wraps out the top 10. Finlay Lawson, Liam Welsh, Hallie Finlatter, Maximilian Aberhart, Alex Horobin, Jensen White, Sebastian Power, and then Ronnie Legg wrap out your field. We're going to take another very short break.